Tom DeGaggi here, and I'm on my way to pick up the brand new drum set from Bucks County Drum Company. Gonna spend a little time with Chris Carr, the maker himself, and you're gonna get to see the drum set the same time I do. Been waiting anxiously for a couple months now as Chris custom builds these drums. So super excited. Hang in there with me.
The walnut is you're gonna find pretty robust. This is my new word for drums that have big sound. The walnut is very porous, so what you have to do is you have to seal it so all those pores are filled in. If I don't do that, when I put the color on, it'll run. You'll see every little line. So you put on about 8 to 10 coats, you get it all smoothed out, and then I can put on, actually over the cherry wine stain, I misted on some red to give it the more reddish tint. And then once I got that on, I put a couple more coats of clear on, and then I put on what's called Cordovan, which is a like the color of shoes, you know. It's like a purplish brown, and that blended well with the cherry wine color, and that gave me the burst. And I did that all over the edges. And then after that, I have to do all the sealing coats and the finish coats, which is about another 8 coats. So it's got a lot of finish. It took us a lot of time.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the time and the talent. Because tell me about the bearing edges on these guys. What'd you cut them at?
What's the bearing edge?
Ah, that's great. I'm going to use that for this vlog.
Yeah,
I'm going to
edge.
use that. That'll be great.
I did my standard bearing edge. It's on all the other snares that I do. It's on my standard edge. It's a slight round over on the outside. It's a much more natural fit to the drum head that way. And then I do a 45 cut back. The apex, I vary the contact point, which is the apex, depending on the size of the drum. So toms are kind of medium. You know, smaller the drum, the thinner the contact point. Floor tom, the larger. Bass drum, larger. Snare drum's medium. So it gives me the best, most well-rounded tuning range for all the drums that I make in the 6-ply configuration. Now the 8-ply configuration does not have any reinforcement rings. That gets a double 45. So it's a 45 inside, a 45 outside, and it's an equal. It's right in the center of the shell.
All right, Chris, so tell me, what muffles did you choose to put on these drums?
These are Ludwig's. They were actually a lot more expensive, but they work. I've used lesser models that are just really flimsy. These stay put, and they work really well. They're very fine-tuned and adjust really nicely. It's got a nice big pad in there, too. So right now, it's not engaged at all. But you can get it close enough to the head where it's not touching it. It'll actually affect the sound, the amount of resonance. You don't have to really compress the heck out of it.
So, Chris, am I the first Bucks County roster artist that's got muffles in their drums? Am I the first? Am I the first fool?
You're the first Bucks County person ever.
Really?
Yeah, I've never done them. I've done them in a snare drum, not a whole kit.
I'm a trendsetter.
So, yeah, you could call it that. Does it sound good out there?
Damn. Damn good. All right, I'm wrapping it up with Chris, the man, the myth, the legend, making drums. Hey, Chris, anything you want to say?
Everybody have a great Thanksgiving.
Amen to that, brother. Probably see this after Thanksgiving, so you all have had a great Thanksgiving. From Chris. See you.